Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2308 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I'll guide you through the vast landscapes of biblical wisdom. It's a pleasure to have you join me today as we explore Proverbs chapter 24, verses 23 through 34 from the New Living Translation. In these verses, we'll discover insights to the importance of impartiality in judgment, the dangers of laziness, and the value of diligent work. So let's strap on our hiking boots and delve into Proverbs wisdom. Verses 23 through 25. These are also sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the guilty, "You are innocent," will be cursed by the peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come upon them. These verses emphasize the importance of impartiality in judgment, warning against showing favoritism to the guilty. How can we apply the principles of impartiality in our interactions and judgment? We need to recognize the wisdom in avoiding partiality when judging others. Choose to uphold justice and fairness in all your interactions, refusing to show favoritism to the guilty. Cultivating a mindset that values honesty and integrity, knowing that impartiality leads to rich blessings. Now let's explore verses 26 and 27. An honest answer is like a kiss of fellowship. Do your planning and prepare your fields before building your house. These verses highlight the importance of honesty and diligence in planning and preparation. How can we understand the value of honesty and diligence in our relationship and all of our endeavors? We do this by recognizing the value of honesty in fostering genuine friendships. Choose to provide honest answer in all your interactions, knowing that they strengthen your relationships. Additionally, prioritize diligence in planning and preparation, understanding that thorough groundwork leads to successful endeavors. Cultivate a mindset that values honesty and diligence, ensuring the meaningful connections and fruitful outcomes. Verse 28 continues with reflections to the consequences of bearing false witnesses. Don't testify against your neighbor without cause. Don't lie about them. This verse cautions against bearing false witness or spreading lies about others without a valid cause. How can we avoid the temptation to bear false witness against others? Recognize the harm caused by spreading lies about others without a valid cause. Choose not to participate in bearing false witness against your neighbors, upholding the importance of truth and integrity in all your speech. Cultivate a habit of speaking truthfully, and refrain against spreading rumors or falsehood that could harm others. Verse 29 and 30 introduce reflections on the consequences of laziness. Don't say, "I will do to them what they have done to me. I'll pay them back for what they did. I went past the field of a sluggard, past the vineyard of someone who had no sense." These verses caution against seeking revenge and the consequences of laziness observed in a sluggard's neglected fields. How can we avoid the trap of seeking revenge and falling into laziness? We need to recognize the folly of seeking revenge and the consequences of laziness by choosing not to retaliate against others for their actions, instead opting for forgiveness and reconciliation. Also, we need to avoid laziness by embracing diligence and hard work in all of our endeavors. Cultivate a mindset prioritizing forgiveness, industry, and responsible stewardship of all your resources. Now let's reflect on verses 31 and 32. Thorns had come up everywhere, the ground was covered with weeds, and the stone wall was in ruins. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. These verses depict the neglected state of a sluggard's property and the valuable lessons learned from observing it. How can we apply the lessons learned from observing the consequences of laziness? Well, we need to recognize the value of observing the consequences of laziness in a sluggard's neglected property. Choose to apply to your heart what you observe, drawing valuable lessons from the experiences of others. Cultivate a habit of learning from observation while allowing insights gained to guide your actions and your decisions. Verse 33 and 34 conclude this passage with reflections on the consequences of laziness. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. These verses warn against the dangers of laziness, which leads to poverty and scarcity. How can we avoid the pitfalls of laziness and embrace diligence in our lives? We need to recognize the dangers of laziness and its consequences. Choose to embrace diligence in all aspects of your life, Understanding that a consistent effort leads to prosperity and abundance. Cultivate a mindset of discipline, work ethic, and responsible stewardship, knowing that diligence is the pathway to success and fulfillment. And there you have it, my friends. Insights from Proverbs chapter 24, verses 23 through 34. These verses offer us timeless wisdom for practicing impartial judgment, embracing honesty and diligence, rejecting revenge and laziness, learning from observations, and embracing diligence in all aspects of our lives. As we continue on this journey through the pages of the Bible, let's remember to apply these timeless principles to our daily lives. Until the next time, keep seeking wisdom and make it part of your daily trek. And if you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review. Then encourage your friends and family to join us and come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.